Hello. For the first hour of the stream, we're going to talk about the organization, what they're doing, what we can do. Definitely don't feel pressure to donate. You just being here is already, just showing up for the stream and showing up to support us is already very helpful. Let's, of course, talk about the Human Rights Campaign, what they are currently doing, and what we can do for them. Going through their website, you'll see that in the About section, they've spent 40 years creating the most powerful movement for equality the US has ever seen. Despite this progress, though, our most marginalized are still suffering from violence, discrimination, and fear. Our goal is to ensure that all LGBTQ+ people, and particularly those of us who are trans, people of color, and HIV+, are treated as full and equal citizens within our movement across our country and around the world. They get involved pretty much in all-encompassing ways to help the LGBTQ+ community. The Human Rights Campaign has officially declared a state of emergency for LGBTQ+ people in the United States for the first time following a dangerous spike in anti-LGBTQ+ legislative assaults sweeping state houses this year. More than 75 anti-LGBTQ+ bills have been signed into law this year alone. And that's doubling last year's number, which previously was the worst year on record. The amount of laws and bills that have been coming through, more and more of them, for some reason there's a spike happening right now where more and more of them are affecting our community. And you know, a lot of these bills affect not just the LGBTQ+ community, but also, you know, everyone else's human rights. This is an important time more than ever to really stay educated, stay updated on what's going on. You know, living day to day is already hard enough as somebody in the LGBTQ+ community, and the government is just making it harder and harder. I'll talk about my own experience in the community and, you know, what it's like, because, you know, just wanting to dress the way you would like to dress or talking the way that you feel most comfortable and everything will already give you stares from people. I don't want to get too into detail because, you know, it's sharing a lot of personal information, but I also feel like it's very important to share these experiences, especially in a stream like this, where, you know, people may not be aware of how serious the situation is or how important it is to have these sort of things. I have been assaulted more than once in a public restroom, and that's part of the reason why whenever I am out in public, I need to either bring someone with me or just, you know, hold it until I get to maybe a restaurant or something where they usually sometimes have a single person bathroom. And there's times where, you know, I've fought back, but at the end of it, like in the moment, I'm not thinking about trying to educate this person why what they're doing is wrong. In that moment, I am just trying as a person to get out of the situation as safely as possible. I'm trying to survive. A lot of LGBTQ+ people, and I'm sure majority of you in the chat knows that there is a specific survival instinct that we live with. Whether we like it or not, it's there. It comes up around new friends, it comes up around family, it comes up around just going out in public, when you're in the grocery store, when you're doing laundry, all this simple shit that people normally should be able to do without fear. And it's really unfortunate and sad that, you know, we have to have this sort of survival instinct. Yeah, some of you in chat writing like you're afraid to go outside. I feel that. And I felt that for a long time. School. Yeah, school was hell. The reason why I don't talk about a lot of my experiences in school is because I have repressed those memories because of the way I was treated, because of the way things were back then. You can never live in peace You know, you've always got to live in fear that someone is going to bully you, someone is going to maybe try and out you without your consent. And you want to be able to, you know, have that group of friends that you really trust and that you can lean on in those times, because those are, you know, peak times of human development. You know, you're discovering a lot about yourself. But the truth is, you'll always feel this survival instinct of, you know, you don't want things to come out in a way that you are not in control of. Yeah, I was also very, very deep into the closet during high school. A lot of progress has been made, but there's a lot of forces that are trying to stop the progress. We're trying to reverse the progress. First and foremost, obviously, I want to say that my channel, we have a very loving and accepting community. You are safe here. I want to foster an environment where, you know, you can feel safe, loved, accepted. You can just be who you are without anyone giving you a side eye or asking you questions that are uncomfortable. Because, you know, in places like this, in safe spaces, or even in this charity stream, you know, there may or may not be people who want to come through and talk shit, silence us, or do something stupid, you know? But I'm watching the chat. I'm sure my mods are watching as well. Actions will be had. Actions will be taken. So just know that. But yeah, that was just a little bit of my experience. This stream is very important for not just us, but also for a lot of reasons. It's very important to me as well. I mentioned it briefly in my last stream. The reason that this stream is happening so late into the month is because there was a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of discussion, different meetings that I had, and I did not stand down. We fight for our lives every day, and that doesn't just mean trying to survive out in public, out in the streets. That also means in the workplace. No matter where you work, even in my past jobs, you know, when you get hired or when you apply for interviews and stuff, there's always that note that, you know, we accept all applications from people regardless of gender, sex, orientation, all that shit. And then you go and then you start working, you know, and then you go into the company. It's just a formality, and you've got to keep fighting because there's not a lot of policies put in place to keep you safe or to keep you from being equal to the rest of your peers. Somebody in the chat just put it very well. There's a difference between diversity and inclusion. That is very, very true. So I'm just very glad that, you know, I can somehow make a little dent, a little change in these sorts of things. I'm very thankful that staff was willing to have these conversations with me. I've said this before in another stream a while ago. People who don't understand, people who don't really get what is going on or why this needs to happen, talk about why does the LGBTQ plus community have to be so loud? Like, why do we always have to talk about, oh, don't silence us or whatever? Why do we always have to be so loud with our fucking rainbows and shit or whatever, all of our flags and stuff? It's because nobody listens to us. It's because every single day, remember what I wrote on Minecraft and Petra's stream? I'm gay. Every day is hard. That's why we have to have things like this. That's why we have to keep saying, don't silence us. That's why we have to keep saying, love is love. We need to show our pride. I said this before and I'll say it again. Straight people have straight pride every day because they get to do all of these things that we would like to do without fear of judgment, discrimination, without fear of being hate crimed, without fear of violence. Cis straight people can walk around, walk outside without fear, without even thinking that they might be in trouble. They can kiss in public. They can hold hands in public. They can adopt children. They can fucking get married, you know? They can do all this stuff that should be normal, just human rights. And yet, if two men or two women holding hands or kissing out in public, or a person that you think doesn't match your idea of what is normal in society, suddenly we're a danger when we are just trying to live our life. Suddenly we're so dangerous just because we don't fit into your societal norm. That doesn't make sense. We could just be on our way to the grocery store. We could just be on our way to get brunch with friends or whatever. What's going on? What do? We didn't do anything. We've become a threat just by existing. That is not fair. That is not okay. It's crazy. Sometimes people wonder, like, how come the world is so against us? And sometimes, sometimes I don't even have an answer. Sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea, because we're not even choosing to be a certain way. We are just trying to, like everybody else, discover and explore who we are. And once we've found that out, figured out who we are, we would like to just walk in that and live life just like everyone else. People are scared and hate what they don't understand. But what is human life but not, trying to understand one another? If you just try for a second to put aside, any sort of closed-mindedness or pride that you have on, like, oh, this is what I know to be true, and just talk with somebody and see things from a different perspective, then I feel like, more people would maybe understand. Yeah, it doesn't hurt trying to look at something from another person's perspective. If you ask questions in a respectful way, or you would like to know, then, some of us, you will be willing to explain. Keep an open mind, exactly. The simplest things of, meeting a new friend and them asking what your preferred pronouns are. It shouldn't be so celebrated, It should just be normal. A normal thing to just, like, want to be called what you are. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I get so tired of trying to explain different things. The resources are out there. There are so many resources available now. And it's just like, why are you making it my responsibility to educate you? Even though it is important, for people to be educated. I'm just gonna be honest, as a gay person, that sometimes I'm just like, I don't want that responsibility because I have other shit to do. Sometimes I bite the bullet and just explain. What I think is important is, if you are an ally, wanting to know about an individual's story is a lot more impactful and a lot more well received. Of course, if you've got a friend, close loved one or whatever, who is willing and very happy to educate you on these things, then that's amazing. But just remember that if you're curious and you have questions, you can type out a little URL called google.com and look up all the shit that you need to look up. And when you can do all that educating for yourself, after you're done with all that, why don't you ask the person that you care about for their story? Why don't you ask them what they've been feeling, what they've experienced, what is it like? Yeah, sometimes a lot of parents, they need time. If they need time, fine. But at the same time, just know that you don't have to wait for that to start being yourself. You don't have to wait for them to have their time of internalizing everything or educating themselves. Something else that I will mention that I won't go into detail with: coming out. Coming out did not go well for me at all whatsoever. And I know for some people, they've been lucky enough to have a good experience. If you come out to your parents and they're like, maybe they're not so negative at first, but they're just kind of like, I need time. I need time to think about this. I need time to accept this and whatever. Okay. You go ahead over there and take your time. I'm gonna continue living my life as who I am. And I'm not gonna wait for you to accept that part of me in order for me to move forward in my life. Because I didn't do that. And I wish someone had told me that when I was trying to come out. Yeah, you guys alone have raised 15k USD in 1 hour. I am in shock. I'm very thankful for all of those who have donated, even just a little bit. And even those who are donating their time, because you don't have to always support monetarily. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, just showing up is already helpful. But yes, it warms my cold gay heart. You know, I know that right now the human rights campaign, you know, what I'm doing in this charity stream is very much just for like the United States. I want to emphasize that change has to happen globally, and I will continue to fight for us, for this community, till the day I die. I feel like you can only do so much change in one lifetime. You've got to make sure that these changes stay and continue after your lifetime. So educate the children too. That's why it's important to keep this stuff in the curriculum. Because if you erase us from history, then you are raising a generation of hate. We're not trying to force people to be gay or anything like that. We're just trying to let people know that we exist. You want to talk about the gay agenda? Let's talk about the heteronormative straight agenda that is put onto people every day from the moment they are born. And that's why I'm saying if you erase us from history, you are raising a generation of hate, a generation that discriminates, not just against LGBTQ+ people, but everybody. Like, we want to talk about how hard things are for the LGBTQ+ community. Remember how hard it is, not just for queer people, but for queer people of color, more specifically, queer Black people. If you have no idea what is going on in that realm, then I highly suggest you go on google.com. Remembering that the queer Black people were the trailblazers for our community. Don't forget that. You want to continue to talk the way you talk and, you know, talk about how you love drag queens or you go to drag shows, or how, you know, you want to talk about, oh, slay the house down boots or whatever, then you've got to educate yourself on queer Black history. Marsha P. Johnson, people like that, you gotta remember and educate yourself on. If you want to educate yourself on LGBTQ+ history, look up those people. Look up Stonewall Inn. Look up ballroom culture and where that originated from. Pride is great, and having pride parades is, you know, amazing. But remember that pride started out first as a riot, because before our time, it was a fight. Pride began as a riot, as a protest. So just remember that. Don't forget the people that suffered so that we could walk. Exactly, a war for the ability to be seen as human. Those people fought so that we could fight. They fought so we could continue fighting. That's what I'll say about that. And now, we could start playing some games. How about that?
Uki.
Oh my god, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god. Oh shit, hello.
Hello. Oh my
Hi.
Hi,
Hello?
Reimu.
Hi.
Reimu.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh,
Girl.
Mimi playing Apex.
I swear to God, I saw you. We were about to say Valorant.
Hi, Vujai.
Oh shit, nice.
Hey guys.
Hi,
Hi.
Ethan.
Hey, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I can't help but notice the Valorant servers are back up.
They are?
The way you
You're gonna
said
play
that.
Apex with me. Come back 20 minutes later. Jesus Christ.
GG's, that was fun.
Okay.
Thank you for playing, Ren.
That's alright. Thanks for having me. And yeah, congrats on crazy amount. Holy shit already. That's insane.
Have a good sleep. Text me when you wake up.
Oh, I will. I
Alright.
will. Catch you guys later. Sorry, Reimu.
Alright. Why are you apologizing to me. I don't need no apology from you, bitch. Go sleep.
Gay men, goodbye.
What's going on?
Hello.
Uki, you are doing so well so far. I'm so glad this event is going off just like how you planned, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
I didn't think it would be like this, but I'm also glad.
Charity,
Congratulations.
charity makes people crazy.
Hello. There's no way I'm not friends with Yuki.
Are you just,
Actually, we're not friends on Cookie Run too.
are you just
Well, I
appearing
asked you for
offline?
your username.
Yeah, I know. It's Millie Parfait, by the way. Anyone who plays Cookie Run, just letting you know, I do need 150 friends to send gifts because I can't progress on my quest.
Oh my
That's
god.
why.
Did you just woke up
I mean,
from a nap too,
honestly,
Babu?
it's like
Yeah.
not that different.
Since there's only half an hour, I might just chill and talk.
Oh yeah.
So, Shu, how about you? What's your gay experience?
Being friends with you.
Good answer. Good answer.
I don't expect that question. Are you gonna ask that to every person that joins?
I wasn't going to, but
How you guys feeling?
I'm so tired.
I know. 6 hours is a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not a long time for some people. Alir
Like,
Pandora.
Yeah, Lyra she gets her energy from the sun, so it never burns out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Enna, what's your gay experience?
My gay experience? Well, I think I talked about this on stream, but my very first sleepover, I had 2 of my middle school friends, and then they started making out. This is the short summary, okay? They started making out, and then after I brushed my teeth, I went into the room, and they only had like a 1 queen size bed, and they were doing some weird things under the sheet, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And then I uncovered the sheets, and then they were like kissing and making out, and they were like, "Yeah, you want to join?" And I felt very uncomfortable because I was 14, and
What?
you know, I wasn't feeling it. I don't care. So I went downstairs, slept on the couch.
Oh my! Wow!
That was my very first sleepover, so I thought that was normal for some reason.
Wow!
I'm
Very
pretty sure I've heard that story
open-minded.
before.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
That's so open-minded of them at that young age.
you only live once, man. I mean, it ended up it was that way. Better to rip the band-aid off early and tell the boyfriend. Just like,
That is very true, yeah.
I play for the other team now. I'm sorry. My bad.
Or she plays for multiple.
Oh,
We
true.
didn't even
That
end
is a
up being
possibility.
friends anymore.
What?
Okay, maybe not days. It was like weeks. They were like, I remember the girl being like, "You're so much more patient than she is," and I was like, "Mm-hmm. Didn't you guys make out or something? I don't know. Okay."
Oh my god. I was asking everyone what's their gay experience when they join call, but I feel like
The first one?
not first one, just any.
I'll go with the first one. The first one's easier.
Okay.
Kind of like Enna's. It was just like spending time after school. I must have been 15 because it was still secondary school. Either 14 or 15. We were just playing spin the bottle. I just remember me being like, "Oh, I really want it to land on this one girl. God, I like her so much. Oh God." I was like spilling my spaghetti, being a nice guy for like a year with this girl. And I span the bottle and it landed on this other dude who was like one of my closest friends. And I looked at him like kind of terrified, and he just kind of grinned at me, and I was like, "Okay, I guess we're doing this."
Oh my god.
I went in to kiss him on the cheek, and I kissed him on the cheek, and he was like, "No, no, no," and went out and kissed me on the lips. And then he kissed me on the lips, and I remember just being like, "Oh, I see. I don't just like BL. I see." Up until that point, I genuinely been like, I like BL, but I don't swing that way. I just like my anime boys. And then yeah, I kissed this one dude, and I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, shit."
Wowee.
Damn it! Should have slept with those 2 girls then.
You should have. It might have worked.
Too shy.
But yeah, I still didn't do anything after that because I was terrified for like another 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I went like the whole way through college trying to deny it.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
And now you have me, and we can do it whenever we want.
Hell yeah. That's what that bed's for. We just need to push the Noctyx plushies out of the way. The other ones can watch. The other animals can watch.
Oh my god.
But what about Red from earlier?
Ren?
Ooh. Shouldn't have mentioned that.
What about Ren from earlier?
Oh, I mean,
He can join.
Exactly.
it's like Anna.
You can join, yeah.
It's a big bed.
Yeah. I got a big bed. There's no space.
You
Happy
join too,
ending.
Shu.
Happy. Whoa.
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 Didn't expect that, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa. Didn't expect that.
Pretending like we didn't sleep in the same bed.
Hey?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Nothing happened.
I don't know if I trust the way you said that. Nothing happened.
What else am I supposed to say?
Just say it calmer, I guess.
Well, you're wrong because something did happen, but
Oh,
Why-
Well,
why are
it-
you
while
so
you were
defensive about
sleeping.
Shu?
What?
something did happen.
What?
I talked about it on stream before.
I saw
Oh.
the clip.
I didn't.
So you knew something happened.
I no, what? That doesn't count.
Wait, what happened?
I've literally never heard Shu actually be flustered.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
what
so
happened?
flustered for Shu-chan.
So we were asleep, and then I woke up at one point, and he was still asleep, and he was like,
Stop. Why are you laughing like that?
He was
it
like-
a karaoke night.
he was
I
like
had,
cuddled up next to me.
I had like eight shots of soju.
Aw, Shuki, Shuki, Suki, Suki.
Shu-chan got drunk, ended up
No.
falling asleep with Uki in his arms. That's so cute.
How much did you drink?
I actually don't
We-
remember.
we drank a
kept
lot
on-
that
Yeah, we
night.
kept on pouring soju. We were struggling to like walk afterwards.
You fell asleep so fast though, so I was like, yo, you
Yeah.
need to change your clothes. I won't do it
Just,
for
like,
you.
knocks- No, you didn't.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with helping a bestie change your clothes?
I did it myself. It's okay.
Congratulations.
Did you kiss the whole midnight?
Congratulations.
Honestly, when you're a certain level of drunk, you deserve a congratulations for that.
That's
You
true,
wake up
yeah.
in a bed rather than a random spot on the ground, and you've done well.
One time I woke up on the floor because my
What-
roommate didn't help me at all.
Wow, what a
Right.
fucking bitch.
Never had a roommate before.
What?
No.
Really?
Nah.
That we can change that, and I don't mean me. I mean someone else.
Just in general.
At the streamer house.
Yeah, I was about to say the En streamer house.
Do you know how fast we'd kill each other?
Okay, pick 5 people you would room within a streamer house.
I trust Uki,
I trust Uki and Shu.
but also, well, yeah.
I could not room with Uki though. I leave my shit everywhere. Uki would kill me on like day 3.
Oh yeah, I would have Uki as my roommate
Like,
too because cleanliness.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if
exactly.
it's your own room, just don't let
Yeah,
me
I
in.
think- Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my
Moo.
god.
Hey,
Hello. Reimu, what's your gay experience?
I had my chat always makes fun of me because they don't count it as a girlfriend, but okay. I had a weird situationship with a friend in uni,
Okay, the Council of Gay is here to judge you.
but then she was acting too toxic, so I ended up like not talking to her again.
That's anticlimactic.
Yeah,
Where's the
there's
the
more
tea?
detail, but I don't want to give it any detail.
I mean, if you had a situationship, you had a situationship. That's fine.
And
Yeah.
it's
It's a
like, where's the meat
situationship.
of the story?
It's like
It's like a non-committed relation. It's like when you
Agreed.
basically have a relationship, but not really.
But how do you know
Yeah.
if you're in a situationship?
getting treated as a friend, but they're also not telling you you're their girlfriend. So you're like,
Yeah.
So like, what was she doing that was making you feel like you were in a situation?
well, she was being really gay with me.
Hey, Moo, you gotta be more specific. I don't know what that means.
Anna is trying to pull out
Yeah.
details.
What does gay mean? what
What does gay mean?
And then
And it's just sitting here like, which orifice, where? Tell me.
Who? What? When?
It's because
where,
she
why,
didn't.
how?
Show me
She
on the
didn't do
doll
the
where
thing
she
at the
touched you.
sleepover, so she's trying to figure out what.
Yeah. Want to figure out my situation through your situation.
No, like she wanted girlfriend privileges, but she wouldn't.
Commit.
Yeah.
That's normally how a
Oh.
situation.
Yeah, that's normally
Low-key,
commitment
like,
issues.
Then she would like tell me like not to talk with certain girls because she would get like really jealous. But I'm like,
Oh,
what
what the
are we? I don't understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I should start ending. I don't know.
Speech.
But you guys are in here and I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you guys give me your parting words and then I'll leave.
Let's go. Okay, well, it was great to be part of all the well, not all of it, but a good portion of the stream. I had a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be here for a great cause.
Yippee!
I'm sorry I didn't get to join for most of it because Riot were being mean to us. But I'm proud of you and I'm here to hype you up. Let's go, let's go, okay, you're amazing. Yeah, you're great. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you record?
That's why I muted myself.
Go
like 10
Excel. I was like, who else is talking?
Who's next?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm really bad at speeches. Thank you for letting us support you. But thank you for actually like organizing this and fighting for it. It's a really nice and just cause that doesn't involve you alone. Like a bunch
Yeah.
of people, so it's good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Also,
Honestly-
playing Apex.
Yeah, honestly, to add on to it, yeah, thank you for being so proud in everything you do and being so outspoken, because a lot of us can't do that. A lot of us just want to keep to ourselves and our own things, so it's nice that you're able to do that for everybody.
Yeah, I meant it should have went first.
Now you're on the spot, and it's just you versus the world.
Oh, like always.
No, you're not last. Uki's got one too.
Bing bong.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself, everybody. Yeah.
I wonder if the
We're so
stream
proud
could
of you,
hear that.
Uki.
I'm gonna go now so I can say my parting words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Ayuki.
Bye, thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you for letting us be a part of your charity stream.
Yeah.
Guys, we did it. I lasted all 6 hours. Also, thank you guys so much for helping me raise 33k USD for the human rights campaign and for supporting the LGBTQ+ community. I really hope that with this stream, we can make a change. We can make a big change. I hope that it's like a, like a ripple in water, and that it causes a reaction, a chain reaction that will eventually turn into a wave. But yeah, I'm very proud of everyone, and I'm very proud of all of us. Thank you to everyone who showed up, whether you're gay or not. Thank you for being with us and standing with our community. Remember that no one should dictate or determine your value or meaning for existing. Be safe, be yourself, but also be alert. Keep, a close community. I always say, if you haven't joined the Uki Cord, I highly recommend it because our community is very loving, accepting, open-minded. I know that a lot of people in that Discord, they lean on each other. So I would highly suggest being part of it. And if you feel like, if you feel like you don't have anyone, or if you feel like you don't have a community, or if you're alone, and I know it's like scary to try and join or like step into a community that, might have a lot of people and things like that, and that's okay. You could join and just not say anything. Take all the time that you need because no one is forcing anything. Just do whatever feels right to you. Yeah, thank you again, everyone, for all the donations and for all the anonymous donations as well. It's so crazy that we've been able to raise this much. I'm very thankful. Yeah, I'm very proud of all of you. Very proud of all of you. Thankful that I can call you guys my community. Once the stream is over, I'll make sure to calculate so that I can take a screenshot, and then we can post about it on Twitter. Let the people know that the gays are powerful and we will never be silenced. Oh my god, 34k. Oh, you're crazy. Thank you so much. You guys blew me away, and this became way more successful than I originally was anticipating. So it really means a lot to me, and I can, rest easy knowing that, there's a lot of us that have rallied together and that we are contributing to some good, and trying to make some change. And I gave you guys uppies throughout the entire stream. Otsu, thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Mwah. Mwah. Bye bye.